that in order to see the Mapol of Rishon, it's impossible unless you have the Bechina of Eretz Yisrael. As the Pasuk says, Shev Liyamini, stay to the right side. The right is Bechina Eretz Yisrael. As it's said by Binyamin, he was called Benjamin because he was born by Eretz Yisrael. He was Bechina Eretz Yisrael, and then he was born in Eretz Yisrael, exactly. And through this Bechina of Eretz Yisrael, a person can be zeichet to have his enemies be made his footstool. Then Rabbi Nizal said, how do you draw the Bechina of Eretz Yisrael nowadays? It's only through the Bechina of the Avos HaKadoshim, because wherever the Avos are, that's where the Shechina is, and wherever the Shechina is, that's Bechina Eretz Yisrael. Eretz Yisrael is the union of the Shechina, Malchus. Eretz is Malchus. The Eretz Niskayim Aloi. Rabbi Nizal brought in Torah Dalet. Eretz gives a person his upstandingness, his Malchus, his bearing, and which is the Bechina of the Shechina, which is Malchus, and therefore a person through this Bechina of Eretz Yisrael is going to have the So through the Bechina of the Avos HaKadoshim, the oil of the Avos HaKadoshim, a person is going to have the Shlina, and by having the Shlina, he has the Bechina of Eretz Yisrael, which means he has the Rishon wiped out. Then Rabbi Nizal went on to discuss the power of the Rishon. What's the power of the Rishon? Their Ra'ayin. That's the main weapon that they use against Tzadikim. Their Koyach of Ra'ayin. And Rabbi Nizal said that how do we battle this? By the Tzadikim judging Hashem Lakaskus in a sense. But Hashem sometimes gives Rishon much better than they really deserve. By tzaddikim judging Hashem Lakaskus, that Hashem's judgment is right and pure and everything. By them doing that, Hashem gives them the power, a feeling for tefillah. Rabbi Nizal proved how when a person judges Hashem Lakaskus, which is Bechinas Tzedakos Hashem, Rabbi Nizal proved through Psukim that by doing that, the tzaddik's heart becomes smoothed out, and he's given a power to daven much more and much better than ever before. And when he davens, he's able to play all this union of the proper mishpat, where the Rishon get nichna and everything, etc., etc. Then Rabbi Nizal went off on a tangent, showing how the concept of tefillah and the concept of Torah Aduma are very much associated. He based it on the pasuk on the Shalom of Forim Spasenu. So we see that tefillah is an union of karbonos. Which karbonos specifically? Porim. Which carbon associated with Porim? Torah Aduma. Tefillah is an union of Torah Aduma. And then Rabbi Nizal showed how all the items that go into the makeup of a Torah Aduma, the Ofor, the Efer, the Shchita, the Sreifon, the Asifo, and the Eitz Erez, the Ezev, and Shnitoilas, all of those items have their corresponding power within Tefillah. The Ofor and Efer was the Bechina of the Hiskashrus to Tzadikim Amidim Shechni Ofor that's involved in Tefillah. The Efer was the union of being Machnia, the Rosha, within yourself. When a person gets up to have his Vaydas or to daven, one of the main items that he's davening for is to be Machnia, the Rishus within himself. That's the Bechina of Efer, as the Pasuk says, Va'asoisem Rishoyim ki yihiyu Efer tachas kapois raglechem. You'll crush the Rishon, they'll be like ashes under your feet. So we see that this concept of destroying Rishus is a concept of Efer, which is found in the Tefillah also. Then Rabbi Nizal showed how Erez and the Ezev and Shnei Toras were the Bechina of the three koilos, which a person is masakin through the koil of Tefillah. We had that whole paragraph last time. And then Rabbi Nizal started last time, where Rabbi Nizal said that when a person davens properly, he causes a hisnoitzitus of the oyer zechus avos, Bechinas chala zechus avos, which is the Bechina chala is an union of Tefillah. Chala, as we see via Chal Moshe Espnei Hashem Olikov, and Chala is the union of the Gimel Avos. If you recall, last time we learned the piece in Zohar Kodesh, where the Zohar Kodesh says that what is the Shir of Chala? The Shir of Chala is Mem Gimel Beyin V'Chomesh Beya, 43 and a fifth eggs. And the Zohar Kodesh says that the 43 is Mem Gimel, a fifth is 1 from 5. In Mispar Koton, 50 is also 5. So that's, the letter Nun would also symbolize 1 from 5. So the Zohar Kodesh says, so if we want to summarize the Shir for Chala, it's Mogain, Mem Gimel Nun. Mogain, Mem Gimel is the 43 eggs. The Nun stands for 1 from 5. And the Zohar Kodesh says that this word Mogain is the Rosh Tevis of Michael, Gabriel, and Nurikel. And the Zohar Kodesh says that wherever those 3 malachim are found, that's where the Avos HaKadoshim are found. This is what the Zohar Kodesh says. And I have mentioned on Thursday that we were learning that go find Pshat. And this you can bang your head against the wall, there's no Pshat. Rabbi Zal in Eretz Yisrael about 3 years ago once said over one of the Sifrei Kabbalah, what's the association between these 3 malachim and the Avos HaKadoshim? Michael, Gabriel, Nurikael is Bigimatria, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov. That's on what the Zohar Kodesh is basing it on. Because Michael, Gabriel, Nurikael, minus the Koilel, minus each one of the Koilim, is Bigimatria, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov with the Koil. In other words, if you elevate this up one madrega and elevate this down, you get a perfect merge, a perfect meet. So we see that wherever those three malachim are found, that's where the other salvation are found. Wherever the other salvation are found,
it's a quarter to the hour.
Is found. Because where do we find the mitzvah of Chala coming to Bnei Yisrael? That was the first mitzvah that they got in entering Eretz Yisrael, which is the bechina of coming close to the Shechina.
It's a pshat in Malachim and Michal's Chesed and Gevurah's Gvura. I don't know about Rikev.
Oh, okay.
So that also
you could. However, this is much clearer. This is clear as day. So then you see clearly what the connection is. Okay, now let's go into this part. This part in the Torah we're up to, which is Eis Ches. We had started it. We'll start it again, and we'll try to move a little quickly. Rabbeinu Zal says, "Va'idei tefila ketikunai nisneites oyer zechusavois bebechinas chala zechusavois." The mitzvah of chala is what arouses the zechusavois. V'zeh naaseh al yedei tefilos ketikunai. This is aroused through tefilos properly. Why? Rabbeinu Zal says, "Ki chala zechusavois al yedei vayechal Moshe esfnei Hashem lekov." How do we get these zechusavois to be aroused? Through the bechina of tefillah, because by tefillah we find this term chala. Vayechal Moshe esfnei Hashem lekov. Vayidei bechinas tefillah. Uba'asar the avois tamon, and wherever the avois hakdoshim are found, shchinto tamon. That's where the shechina is found. Shehi bechinas chala. The shechina is the bechina of chala. How do we know that? If you recall, we had mentioned that the pasuk says Ba'af gam zois v'yosem be'eretz Avim l'masnu l'galtim. We said that gam is the bechina of the shechina. Gam is the bechina of the shechina, and zois is the bechina of the shechina. If you recall, that's number one. But if you recall from Torah Mem Tes, Rabbeinu Zal quoted the pasuk, "Mi am zois oila min amidbor." Mi is bina, zois was the malchus, zois was the shechina. If you recall, mi in zois oila min amidbor. Through dibur, through tefillah, the upper shechina and the lower shechina go up. If you recall that. So I mentioned, how do we know that gam is the shechina? How do we prove that gam is the shechina? Rabbeinu Zal was talking up here about gam being the shechina. I'm saying so for Jeff. Rabbi Zal once said a fabulous chiddush from the Zohar Kodesh. The Zohar Kodesh says in the pasuk, "Hine matov u'manoim sheves achim gam yachad." If you know your Hebrew language, "Hine matov u'manoim sheves achim yachad." What's sheves achim gam yachad? When brothers live also together. The Zohar Kodesh says that whenever two yidden have achdus among them, have ahava among them, the shechina associates there. Where do we see it? The words gam yachad are exactly begematria alef dalet nun yud, showing that who's the gam? The gam is the shechina. Sheves achim yachad? No, there's a gam there. The gam yachad shows who the gam is. That's the shechina. So we see that this word gam refers to the shechina. What is gam? Gam is the mitzvah of chala. Chala, ches lamed hey, is begematria gam, and that's why the shiur for chala is this mem gimel bein, this 43 eggs. Okay. Rabbeinu Zal says, "Ki gam bechinas chala." The term gam, which refers to the shechina, is the bechina of chala. Shehu shir mem gimel bein. What is the shir of chala? 43 and a fraction eggs. Vehi bechinas Yerusha Eretz Yisrael. The mitzvah of chala symbolizes the concept of conquering Eretz Yisrael, acquiring Eretz Yisrael. Why? Ki zois ha-mitzvah nestavu sheyasu tekev. This mitzvah the Jews were commanded to perform immediately when they came into Eretz Yisrael. As it says in the Chumash, it'll be as soon as you'll start eating from the bread of Eretz Yisrael. What do I want you to do? Torimu truma mereishis arisaiseichem chala chala. You should see to it to take off from the first of your arisa, from the first of your tavua, take off chala. So the Zohar Kodesh says, Torimu truma ki ba'asa da'avohon tamon shchinto tamon. Because in the place, why this double lashon? Just a second. Because wherever the Oves HaKadoshim are found, that's where the Shechina is found. The Shechina is this Bechina of Chala. Chala is Begematria Gam, this Inyan of the Shechina. He Eretz Yisrael, and the Shechina is the Inyan of Eretz Yisrael. Because what is Eretz Yisrael? Bechinas Emuna, Shechon Eretz Re'ei Emuna. What is Emuna? Ulimto Shapir Tadal Esmayin. That's the Shechina. Emuna and the Shechina synonymous. V'al-yidei Bechinas Eretz Yisrael, and through the Bechina of Eretz Yisrael, lo yidai shenitzayel mira ayin shel Rishonim. Not only is the person rescued from the ra ayin of the Rishonim, elo gam roye bohem ma shehem rotzu l'rois boi. The person is zeichet to see happen to the Rishonim what the Rishonim wanted to see happen to him. Va'ad achshov, till this point when a person acquired this Bechina of Eretz Yisrael, how did he acquire it? By arousing his chusavos. How did he do that? Through tefillah kitikuna, by injecting all of these ingredients into his tefillah that we spoke about. So ad achshov avru maskiyos libom, everything that the goyim had in their hearts, all the sick thoughts that they had in their hearts, went by. It passed along, and they got away with it. Shehisigu yoser mima shesavu. The goyim was zeichet to be masik even more than they wanted to do. The Rishon was zeichet to be masik to do more damage, to achieve a higher madrega of success even than they were looking for.
Was that Isyo? Was that
Hisabu? V'achshov, however, now al yidei vayichal, through the perfection of tefillah, al yidei chala zechus avos, through this union of chala, which refers to these chus avos, arousing this chus of the avos hakoshim, al yidei chala truma, through chala truma, al yidei Eretz Yisrael, through chala, which is this union of truma, an union of kedusha, al yidei Eretz Yisrael, through the Bechina of Eretz Yisrael, nase libom teicheles nemushcha. The hearts of the goyim become a drawn-out teicheles. In other words, whatever they seek to do becomes very drawn out, where they're not able to succeed. They're not able to see any success in sight whatsoever. An accomplishment like. In other words, miloshin haschola sort of. In other words, beginning to perform an action gets drawn out. It doesn't take effect. Machla leiv, which their toicheles gets converted to machla, sickness of the heart. Their heart, instead of being a source of gvura, becomes a source of sickness, weakness, and it destroys them. Now Rabbi Nizal says, everything we had so far in this Torah is summed up in a pasuk in Tehillim. Watch how this works. The pasuk says, Kaveh el Hashem u'shmor darkoi, daven to Hashem and guard the path of Hashem. Just a second. V'roinimcha loreshes eretz, and through that Hashem will elevate you. You'll be zeichet to inherit Eretz Yisrael, and through that, just a second, you'll see the destruction of Rishonim. Rabbi Nizal is going to show how this pasuk summarizes everything we had so far. This is what's found in Tehillim, where David HaMelech says, Kaveh el Hashem, daven to Hashem, u'shmor darkoi, zeh bechinas tikkun ha-tefillah. This refers to perfection of tefillah. Kaveh is an union of tefillah. By the way, I once mentioned this to Rabbi Zal, and Rabbi Zal said it's kosher, that the last letters of Tzadik B'Emunaso Yichya, when we say Tzadik B'Emunaso Yichya, Tzadik lives with Tefillah, the last letters are Kaveh, and Rabbi Zal told me at the time that the first letters are Tzavi, which is the union of Eretz Yisrael. Eretz Yisrael is called Eretz Tzavi, which is again the union of Tefillah. We see that this whole union of Tzadik B'Emunaso Yichya is an union of Tefillah.
So it's Seifei Tevis
Kaveh, which is an union of Tefillah, and Rosh Tevis of Tzavi, which is
from
Emunasoi Yichya. Tzvi is Rosh Tevis V'Achmiel Ben Tzivia.
Wow, really? Now, Tzvi stands for Eretz Yisrael?
Exactly. Eretz Yisrael is always called Eretz Tzvi, the land of the deer, because just like a deer's skin is blah, 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 and also there's another reason that the Gemara gives, because Eretz Yisrael is the quickest in having its fruit ripen. If you recall from being in Eretz Yisrael has the earliest ripening season out of all countries in the world. Eretz Yisrael gets its Shefa Tchila, if you recall, from what we had in Torah Tess.
What does Tzvi represent? Tefillah?
Tzvi means a deer.
How do you say Tefillah?
Because Tzvi is the nickname of Eretz Yisrael, and Eretz Yisrael is always Bechinas Tefillah. Shchon Eretz or Emunah, right? Eretz Yisrael is Emunah Tefillah. Saying, showing how that whole pasuk is just filled with tefillah. Okay, let's continue inside. So we know that Kaveh el Hashem u'shmor darkoi is an union of tefillah. Bechinas drichas hakeshes, which is an union of the plowing forth of the rainbow. The rainbow is also this union of tefillah. If you recall, it says that when Noach was mispalel to Hashem after the Mabul, that's when Hashem showed him that, I'll show you this remez, that whenever you'll see the sun